Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to what's new in skincare for December of 2020. Oh my goodness, this year is almost over. I am in utter disbelief at how much we have for this month. We have so much to cover in today's video. If you are stumbling upon this video and you are new, please know that there are timestamps in the description box below, as well as links to all of the products that I will talk about, and I'm going to try to talk fast. I don't know if I can. It may help you tremendously to hit the 2x button on this particular video if you want to know everything that is going on in skincare. Trust me that you do not want to know how long it's going to take me to film and edit and fill out that description box below. So let's just go ahead and start chatting about what's going on. I want to start with an entire category of updates, and then we'll talk about drugstore and high-end skincare as all different categories. So we'll just start with the updates. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, now has a skincare line, and it launches January 1st, 2020. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you guys that I'm not going to spend a ton of time talking about this because I took a quick look at the website. You can look at all of the products and all of the ingredients, and it just seems a little underwhelming to me. We'll just look at the website together really quickly here. So if you want great skincare and you want that glow, now you can have it. You know what frustrates me about that is J-Lo does look amazing, right? She looks amazing. None of us can argue with that, but it's not because she's been using her products that release January 1st of 2021. It's not like that's what she used for her whole life. So, you know, I think that's the part of celebrity skincare that a lot of us in the skincare world are kind of frustrated with, is it's not what those people used to look as great as they do. We have her serum, that J-Lo Glow, which will be 118 doll hairs and 50 centipedes. Does that work? I don't know. At least it's 1.5 ounces, so I guess translating that back to the standardized size, you could say it's about $80 an ounce, which is typical high-end skincare prices, maybe a little bit over average skincare prices. Looks like she did run some clinical studies on it, so that's nice to see. But let's look at these ingredients together. Water and butylene glycol are the first two ingredients, which is very standard for a serum. We have galactomyces ferment filtrate. That's nice to see. We have some olive oil, we have some niacinamide, cannabis seed oil, which you can also get from e.l.f. Why on earth is there carmine in this product? I know that this brand is Leaping Bunny certified, so it's cruelty-free, but why are there crushed beetles in this serum, Jennifer? I am just exhausted of dye in skincare. It doesn't need to be there. Why would I need a serum to be red? Why? My deal is I just don't feel tremendously excited about this product, especially given the price tag on it. You know, she does have an SPF 30 moisturizer. That's nice to see. We've got an eye cream here. We've got another moisturizer, but I'm just not feeling excited about this. And you know, that could just be me. You guys let me know in the comments below if you have a completely different opinion. How are there people reviewing this if this releases on the 1st? We also now have FentySkin available at Sephora. I do feel that at this time everybody has formed their opinion on FentySkin. However, if you are curious about the brand and wanted to buy it from Sephora, now is your time. There's also a promo going on. I believe it's buy all 3 of the full sizes and you get 15% off, which comes to $75, or you can try the sampler set, which is $40. So if it's a brand you're interested in, it is now there, but do know that the brand does have fragrance, it does have synthetic dyes. What's with the dyes in celebrity skincare? What is going on? And then we have an entirely new brand at Sephora by the name of Otzi. The products do look nice. They really do look nice, and the prices are really quite reasonable for, you know, a brand that's carried at Sephora. So I was of course looking at the vitamin C serum because you know I love my vitamin C serums. This is $35 for 1 ounce, and it is called the C-Drip Vitamin C Brightening Serum. So they're using ethylated ascorbic acid, which is pretty smart. That's a more stable form of vitamin C. So if you saw my vitamin C stability video, you won't have those same concerns using a product with ethylated ascorbic acid in it. We've also got ginseng in here, which is a fantastic ingredient. Antioxidant blend from mulberry and date seed. truly a ridiculously long list of those plant-based ingredients in this product, but no added fragrance, just, you know, ingredients that will unquestionably contribute to scent. So it probably does smell quite nice. Yeah, actually, I admit to you that I am intrigued by this product. It's under the Clean at Sephora. They focus on sustainability, and yeah, their prices are reasonable. So this is one I could see myself purchasing in the future. And then we have some updates on the Ulta website. Okay, if you are a makeup and skincare enthusiast like myself, you need to check and see if you're already following this next brand new brand, because chances are pretty high that you are. This brand is named Bad Habit. Yes, Bad Habit Skincare. And you are probably following them on Instagram. I was. Oh my goodness, I was so massively confused when I saw this post pop up from this Bad Habit skincare brand. I was thinking in my head, how have I never heard of this, and yet I'm following this company? The reality is I still don't have a solid answer to this, but apparently a lot of people in the community have pieced together our assumptions as to what happened here. So allegedly, if you recall Bad Habit, the makeup company that did all of those dupes, apparently people believe that they may have sold their name on Instagram to Morphe, who rebranded the entire brand as a skincare line. Yes, you've heard of buying followers, but have you heard of buying an entire Instagram name? Actually, I think that is a thing, isn't that? I think that's a thing. People sell accounts that have a lot of followers. This is a weird timeline. And yeah, this entire brand is now available at Ulta, and there's not a single review for any of these products. It's kind of fascinating, but I also feel like Bad Habit's a terrible name for a skincare company. Skincare is a good habit. Why is it Bad Habit? Now, the prices are reasonable, I will say that. The ingredients are not that exciting. There's a lot of fragrance. There's a lot of emphasis on the essential oils that are in these products. I guess we'll just click one here. We have the Dude Hemp Nourishing Facial Oil. So it says in the description, lavender and geranium essential oils soothe your senses. I'm just so confused about who this line is for. Again, I guess this is a collaboration with Emma Chamberlain, which I don't know who that is, so I'm not really a lot of help here. Let me know if any of you guys are planning on buying these products. They just don't call out to me at all. I don't want something on my counter that says DEWD, no thank you. Let's talk about one last celebrity skincare line that is available at Ulta, and that is Keys Soulcare. So if you remember a few months back, Alicia Keys announced that she was partnering with e.l.f. Cosmetics to come out with her own skincare brand. And I think a lot of people were actually kind of excited about this one, in spite of the mixed feelings on celebrity skincare as a whole, because e.l.f. has great prices. When this brand released, I feel like there was a lot of disappointment in the air. There are 3 products in this line. We have the Skin Transformation Cream, which is $30, not the price you expect when she's partnering with e.l.f. There is a candle, the Sage and Oat Milk candle, and then an Obsidian facial roller, and that's it. We have some pretty bad reviews too. The cream currently has a 3-star rating. The Obsidian facial roller has a 2.5-star rating. That's terrible. What is going on here? Cuts all over my face. What? What? This roller gave me a really bad fungal acne. What's going on with her moisturizer though? Why is this rated so low? Broke out, did not moisturize my skin, disgusting smell. Wow, what on earth happened here? This is not what I expected to see, let me tell you that. The ingredients look fine. Bakuchiol, ceramides, honey, hyaluronic acid, malachite extract. But yeah, actually it does kind of remind me a bit of the formulation of the e.l.f. moisturizers with more in it. So I see why it's $30. You know, it also has a celebrity attached who does get paid, but I don't know what's up with all these negative reviews. They should have sent it out through influencers so it could be a 5-star reviewed product. I'm not wrong. I'm going to go ahead and throw one more item into the update section of this video because I do think it fits best here, and that is skincare supplements. I've had so many of you ask me about skincare supplements that when this brand released this entire collection, oh my goodness, I was extremely happy. You know, there's a whole story. Let me tell you the story about this. We're going to be talking about the Hush and Hush Skin Capsule collection. So, story for you. Hush and Hush reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to try our new skin capsule collection? And I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. So they said, okay, go on the website and pick the one that interests you. So they have Clear, Brighten, and Hydrate. So I was sitting on their website looking at all three of these different releases, and I was thinking in my head, oh my gosh, these are all formulated incredibly well. I ultimately settled on the Brighten version, which is the one I'm holding right here, because this is such a good daily supplement in addition to all of those additional skin benefits. You've got a good amount of vitamin C and zinc in here, and that's just smart to have as a supplement in the middle of winter. Those are ingredients that can help to reduce the severity and duration of a cold, and it is cold season, plus this entire antioxidant blend, which I'll talk more about in a minute. So anyway, I ended up settling on this. They sent it to me. I already got it. And earlier this week, CVS apparently is having Wellness Week. Oh, you know I'm going to go off about CVS. You know, if you are a subscriber, you know that I've fallen in love with CVS deals. So I was thinking, oh, a supplement week? So I sat on that CVS website for hours trying to find some good supplements. Specifically hyaluronic acid supplements. What on earth? Why are those so hard to find? And when I finally found some, 3 milligrams of hyaluronic acid. The literature clearly says 120 milligrams was used in these studies. What are you doing with 3 milligrams? Everybody knows strawberries are very good for you, so we're gonna give you a little tiny bit of strawberry. Here you go. You can have this. Made me so mad, man. So mad. After all that time spent browsing the CVS website, I remembered my conversation with Hush and Hush, and I went on their website and I bought the Hydrate, and then because I was already there, I also bought Clear. So I now have the entire collection of these coming to me. What I like so much about Hush and Hush is that this is a company that does not do filler. If you look at most of the vitamins carried at CVS, there is so much filler, and again, you know, 3 milligrams versus the 120 milligrams. That's the kind of situation I run into when I shop for supplements at CVS. When you shop for supplements at Hush and Hush, everything is so complete. And not only that, if you go on the website, if you're curious about the ingredients that they use, you can click on them and it will take you directly to the published literature. So you know that the ingredients that Hush and Hush chooses for their supplements are chosen for a reason, and they present you very clearly with that reason, and I love that. Just so you know, my plan is to try each one of these for a different month, so it'll be a while before you see the reviews of these products, but I just kind of wanted to do a comparison, see how they work out. For this video, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about this Brighten variety. So the entire idea with Brighten is to help you deal with any kind of discoloration or dark spots that you may have on your skin. It's really smart to have it in a supplement form because you certainly do have ingredients that are anti-inflammatory, even help with regulating melanin production, and you certainly have them. Really a beautiful blend of ingredients here. We've got vitamin C from acerola cherry. We've got zinc, which is an anti-inflammatory ingredient, as well as ginseng, which is also an anti-inflammatory ingredient, green tea, which is a great source of EGCG, just loaded with antioxidants. So it's such a great health supplement in general, and it'll be very interesting to see how it does work out for the skin as well. You know, I just think it's so smart of them to have come out with this skincare supplement collection. I've been waiting for somebody to do it. Lo and behold, Hush and Hush did it, and they did it extremely well. I have a coupon code if you're interested, and they also do have a subscription. So I believe you can combine those if you want the greatest discount. But yeah, my code is Alice, which will get you 20% off. It is a little bit of a pricey brand, but the thing I will say about Hush and Hush is that this is a brand where you do not need to take a lot of supplements. Let's talk about what's new at the drugstore. So I did make a purchase, even if it was a CVS purchase, which ultimately cost me $0 each. I will get you into CVS one way or another. Oh, also I had to use Ibotta. Ibotta had a $3 cash back on each one of these. Yeah, $0 in total. It's a little irresistible, I'm just saying. But also, I was very intrigued by the product. So this is the Skin Balancing Cleanser line, and they have a normal, oily skin, and dry skin variety, but all of them contain 2% polyhydroxy acid. If you saw my declutters, I did declutter all of my chemical exfoliating cleansers, but this is it's a little different. First of all, that's a very low level, and also PHA is very different. PHA is a very large molecule that sits on the surface of the skin, so it's a lot, so much more gentle than AHA's. So I figured, I think I can still pull that off in a daily cleanser. And I actually purchased the dry and sensitive skin version as well as the one that they call for oily skin, because ultimately you don't necessarily have to just buy a cleanser that is supposedly for your skin type. You can do that situational cleansing that, what brand is it, Holy Frog is known for. You can absolutely do that, and sometimes I really do love a good clay cleanser. And yeah, this is actually a gorgeous clay cleanser. I have one con that I'll get to in a moment with this one, so I think ultimately I do prefer the milky cleanser for dry and sensitive skin. You all already know that I very much appreciate transparency. I love knowing that this is 2% PHA, but I also love that because it makes it extremely easy to find the 2% line on the ingredients list here. So gluconolactone, that's the PHA used in here, that's fairly high in the ingredients list. This is actually a very basic cleanser, and yet it's beautiful to use. So on the dry skin cleanser here, dry and sensitive skin, sunflower seed oil is your second ingredient, followed by glycerin, and then followed directly by that PHA. This cleanser is absolutely gorgeous. Ara has been stealing it from me since I bought it, and she has a large collection of cleansing options. But yeah, this one is actually really nice, really beautiful to use, and I do like the clay cleanser as well. My one con with this one, you will probably be able to see this on camera, this actually clogs up a lot, so when you go to pump this out, it kind of spits at you. So you're gonna have to clean that out if you want to prevent that from happening. I did not clean it out just so I could show you that situation happens, but yeah, you can certainly clean it out. You've got glycerin in here as well as two forms of clay. That's going to be kaolin as well as bentonite. Oh my goodness, I should have mentioned that both of these do contain fragrance, so wherever your stance is on that, something to note for sure. But yeah, it's actually been working really well for me. In general, I've been using this one a little bit more just because this one has been stolen from me. But they're both very well done. Honestly, I think Neutrogena is a great drugstore brand. Even though they didn't make an appearance in my drugstore versus high-end video, I do think they're a great brand. I didn't buy the normal skin cleanser because I'm just not that into gel cleansers. I like this type of variety, the polar opposites, I guess. We have a new release from Good Molecules, and this is so funny to me. So I'm doing my Good Molecules trial right now, right? Well, let me tell you, I noticed very quickly that the Good Molecules brand was lacking any kind of an eye cream. But lo and behold, just a few weeks after I placed my giant Good Molecules order, they went and released the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel for $6. $6. And they're still at it. They are still at it with the nothing to hide ingredients list, and I absolutely love to see it. I love nerding out over the tiny minute little percentages that are in these products. You know, it really goes to show that we kind of have in our head this idea that we're paying for, you know, tons of these active ingredients, and then when you really look at the reality of the situation, it is very tiny amount. I'm really curious to see if this works in Good Molecule's favor, or if people don't actually like the transparency of ingredients. If people don't actually want to know, oh, it's only 0.1% allantoin. Yeah, it definitely is. That was an ingredient in the cleansers I just talked about as well, and it's probably at that same exact level. We have hyaluronic acid in here at 0.02%. We have caffeine at 0.01%. But the reality is, I want to try this. Are you kidding me? $6? So I'm definitely going to be purchasing this in the future whenever I make another Good Molecules order. Yeah, super excited to see this. I am deep down hoping that I enjoy this under makeup just as much as the e.l.f. eye cream, because e.l.f. Cosmetics, you know, we're talking about a very affordable brand, but their eye cream is still $15. If this is just as good for $6, yes please. We also have a new release from the brand Versed, which is a little bit more pricey than Good Molecules, The Ordinary, those types of brands, but readily available at Target. And this particular release does intrigue me. This is called the Sunday Morning Antioxidant Oil Serum, and it is $19.99 for 1 ounce. The reason this caught my attention from day one is they call it a dual phase hybrid serum oil, which reminds me so directly of a product by Clarins. Clarins dual phase serum is quite an expensive oil and serum blend, but it is actually quite a nice product, just way too expensive in my personal opinion, whereas this is $20 for an ounce. It's got some really nice ingredients in it as well. We've got sea buckthorn, which is one of my favorite oils, camellia oil, chamomile, jojoba, free from parabens, silicones, sulfates, and other such demonic influences. But it does contain cocoa caprolate, so that's something to certainly comment on. That's an ingredient that's derived from coconut oil, and it doesn't work for everybody. However, overall, it does look like it just might be a dupe for that Clarins serum. Moving into the high-end section of this video, oh my goodness, we are going to start with a product that I do have some first impressions on here, a brand that I do have some first impressions on, and that is Donginbi, which there's a very good chance that I'm mispronouncing or at least accenting incorrectly, but I'm over here trying. So this is a Korean luxury skincare brand that is now available on Amazon. But here's the thing. So this is absolutely a luxury brand in appearance. This right here is their moisturizer, this is the essence, and then I have the serum behind me, which I'll probably spend a lot of time talking about. Beautiful products, extremely heavy packaging. But when you actually look at the prices of these products, what would you guess this is? Because I'll put it up on the screen in a second. Everyone have your guesses locked into place? Yeah, it's actually fairly reasonable for a luxury brand. But let's throw away appearance of the products, let's throw away the prices and talk about what's going on in the formula itself, because that's where a product either shines or is just another skincare product that we all yawn at, right? The collective yawn of the skincare community. We are all quite familiar with it. Anyway, let's talk about these in terms of how you use them in your routine. You get an insert with the packages that actually tells you exactly where the products go. So you would use cleansing foam followed by this $18.99 extract. And this right here, according to the ingredients, is only ginseng extract, but see my Korean ingredients explained video for a little more information on what that means. But I have to admit to you, this is a gorgeous essence. I have not used this too much because I was very focused on the Fresh and Secret Key essences the past few weeks. But yeah, it is a gorgeous essence. It has that perfect texture to it. You can really smell the ginseng in this one. And I should probably tell you a little bit about ginseng, since that kind of is the entire focus of the brand. Ginseng is such an incredible ingredient with so many different purposes to it. So it's a great anti-inflammatory ingredient. So again, if you have more sensitive skin, if you have acne-prone skin, going to be an incredible ingredient for you. If you are more concerned about fine lines or wrinkles, it also helps to amp up circulation, may help to increase collagen production, so yet another use for it. Plus it's full of antioxidants, so it's really an ingredient that is great for absolutely everybody, but again, it can target concerns of brightening, concerns of aging. And this particular product, the essence, is the most basic of the three that I have to share with you. So if you're avoiding ingredients like fragrance or any other filler, this would be the product that I would recommend for you. But personally, I am quite the fan of the Red Ginseng Daily Defense Essence. I did have to figure out that in this case, this is actually much more of a serum that they are calling an essence, but it is so gorgeous. It's an incredible texture going on here. It's more lightweight but sinks into your skin very rapidly. With this serum, they do list ginseng root water as the first ingredient, although again, refer to my Korean labeling for more information on that, as well as niacinamide, panthenol, ceramides. Just a gorgeous combination of antioxidant-rich ingredients in here. It does have a little bit of fragrance, although really it's not that detectable to me. Yeah, I feel like what I really smell in this is that very strong ginseng smell. It smells so much like a much more expensive ginseng-based brand, if you know what I'm talking about. And then finally, the emulsion, the Red Ginseng Moisture and Balancing Emulsion. If you don't know what that word means, it typically refers to a more lightweight moisturizer, and this is more lightweight, so for me, with having dry skin, I did not expect to like this, but it is a gorgeous moisturizer. The ingredients on this absolutely stunned me. You know, again, we're having that ginseng root water as the first listed ingredient, but we also have probiotic ingredients in here. We have adaptogen ingredients in here, tons of antioxidants. Just a gorgeous formula. I'm truly blown away. Let me know if you guys are more interested in this brand. I can do a 2-week trial if you are. But yeah, on first impression, after using especially the serum the most for the past month, I will be very willing to do a trial with this brand. Just let me know. So over on the Ulta website, we have a new release from Peach and Lily, the Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. I'm excited about this, even though I kind of feel like they released this at the wrong time of the year. That could absolutely be my dry skin talking. Do you guys use gel moisturizers in the winter? Just let me know. Overall, it does look very nice. It's a $40 product, so I will be waiting for a 21 days of beauty type of deal, because you know there will be one. You know there will be. But it does look like a nice product. Peach and Lily is a great brand, and I absolutely do feel like their products do give you the glass skin effect on your skin. So we have 3 weights of hyaluronic acid. We have a pre and probiotic complex, kiwi and peach extracts with antioxidants. We have licorice, chamomile. I also noticed some adaptogens in the ingredients on this product. So, you know, overall, it does look like a nice product. They say that it is for oily, combination, and acne-prone skin, as well as dry, dull, dehydrated, or thirsty skin, imbalanced skin, and uneven skin tone. So I'm not sure that it's going to, you know, be a favorite for somebody like myself with dry skin and acne, but I would try it. I would try it in a sale. So true story for you guys on how I do this what's new in skincare video. So every new product I add to my Sephora cart so we can talk about them all together. There are 8 products in my Sephora cart right now. We have 8 new releases just in the month of December. Oh my gosh. Let's start at the bottom so I can start taking these out of my shopping cart. So we have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is an interesting concept. I do think a lot of people have received this in PR, so you can probably find somebody who has a more formed opinion of it, but it's an interesting concept. So what they're going for is one of those skincare products that does give you a very pretty visual effect. Again, referencing my declutter, if you saw me talking about that Glowbiotics oil, it's something very similar to that, except they don't use any mica in this. No mica, no glitter, no gray cast, and I think that's a direction that people are going to start going in the future. I think that people are aware of the concerns with mica and trying to avoid it. So I have to admit, I'm very curious about this product because I do love a good all-in-one skincare product, something that I put on my skin and it just instantly makes me, you know, visually look better. It may not be a long-lasting effect, but just a quick pick-me-up, a skincare and makeup product all in one. If this is something like that, I probably will try it in the future. I feel like Glow Recipe's in a bit of a strange place right now because, again, so many people are avoiding fragrance, but their whole deal is really cute packaging, enjoyable scents. So I feel like people are divided on where they stand with Glow Recipe. Overall, I think it looks cute. I'm intrigued. I would try it, but I don't want to pay full price, so I'm gonna wait for some kind of a sale. I am laughing so hard at myself over here. I don't know if people know this, but when you try to film, your mouth makes so many odd noises, and I try really hard to minimize that because I feel like it could be jarring. Anyway, I keep trying to say, let's see if this works, Farmacy whipped greens, and every time I said the part, it was going Farmacy Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser with Moringa and Papaya. I am intrigued by this product, even though a foaming cleanser isn't something that I gravitate towards quite as much. I tend to prefer, like I showed you with Neutrogena, I tend to prefer a very milky cleanser and occasionally a clay cleanser. I do actually really like those. Foaming isn't as much something that I absolutely have to have in my routine, but I do think it's nice that Farmacy came out with this. As you might expect, they say that this is for combination and oily skin for the concerns pores and oiliness, and the ingredients are moringa seed extract and moringa water, so you're going to get some antioxidants in there. You have papaya enzyme and actually some green clay in this product, and then sodium PCA. So I'm going to be watching the reviews on that. It's a bit of a mixed bag as far as, you know, whether I enjoy a cleanser for oily skin, whether I find a place for it occasionally in my routine. So if they come out with a travel size, I would try that. I feel like Farmacy is not that good about doing travel sizes. I would love to see them start doing some more. So then we have the Clinique Smart Night Clinical MD Multi-Dimensional Repair Treatment with Retinol. I wanted to make sure I talk about this because if you're not new to this channel, you already know that I do think Clinique is a great brand that would fit a lot of people's needs. It's a brand that is completely fragrance-free. It is a brand that is very straightforward in terms of what you're getting, so you know that this product is 0.3% retinol, and I really appreciate that. And it does look absolutely lovely. I'm very excited to see that algae extract is so high in the ingredients list. That's an ingredient that works very well for me. We've got some adaptogen ingredients going on here. I think brands like Youth to the People and Dr. Dennis Gross were really ahead of the curve there because all of these other brands are catching up with the adaptogen ingredients. But yeah, anyway, it is Clinique, so again, completely fragrance-free. 0.3% retinol is a good intermediate level. That's the exact same level as the number 7 retinol that I absolutely love. It is a little bit more pricey of a product, but if you shop direct, you know we could find some good deals on Clinique. We have the new Biossance Squalane and 10% Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. So this was kind of interesting to me that Biossance came out with this in addition to their vitamin C oil, but nonetheless it does make sense to offer a serum for people who do not like the oil as much. Personally, I love the oil, so I don't see myself jumping at this product, but again, if you're not an oil person, this might be for you. In this product, you're getting 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid at 10%, which we did talk about earlier in this video. Of course, you're getting squalane as well as shiitake mushroom. You're getting some licorice in here, so it does look like it's a brightening formula, and it's quite a short ingredients list. No added fragrance, no added dyes, looking at all of those celebrity brands from earlier. Yeah, overall, it actually looks really, really nice. The brand Laneige has released the Radian-C cream with vitamin C. This is kind of a smaller product. This is 1 ounce for $35, which is definitely small for a moisturizer, so I'm very curious to see if this is one of those much more lightweight moisturizers. My instinct when I looked at this product was, oh, I prefer vitamin C in my serums over in my moisturizers, but looking at that kind of made me wonder what's going on with this product. Again, they too are using 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. This is the party month of 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. It is living it up. Although I do have to say there's not a whole lot else going on in this product. We have capric caprylic triglyceride, which we also talked about earlier in this video. We have some stabilizers, we have some humectant ingredients, but you know, it's not that that high-end plant-based ingredients that I was talking about with my drugstore versus high-end. So I have to say, based on the size and price and not being super excited about the ingredients, this is one I do not see myself buying. But you know, we'll wait and see when the reviews start coming in. I think that's a very new release. We have the Peace Out Retinol Eye Stick, which is $28 and sounds like a fairly reasonable price until you zoom in on the picture itself and you see that it actually says 4 grams of product, 0.14 ounces. This right here is a big part of the reason I don't like stick products. You get so much less product. It is difficult to apply. You end up under applying, I feel, in most cases. Oh my goodness, why is it so small? Encapsulated retinol, which is the correct form if you are going to make a stick product. We've got some peptides in here, squalane, astaxanthin. I mean, it does look like a nice product, but I still have that gripe about not knowing the percentage of retinol. And hey, if Clinique can tell people the percentage of their retinol, so can other brands, right? So I have to say it's another product I'm really not that interested in purchasing. I'll wait for some more reviews that are not influencer to come out. But yeah, as of now, I would just tell you, you know, there's plenty of other retinol eye creams where you get a lot more product. I just talked about 2 in my last trial. That's the 3rd time in this video I've referenced that. My apologies. We have a coming soon product here, the Drunk Elephant Sweet Biome Fermented Sake Hydrating Spray. I am so interested in this. I already tend to like most of Drunk Elephant's products, but are you kidding me here? This sounds like an essence in a spray, which sounds absolutely wonderful. So they are using galactomyces ferment filtrate, which is that fermented ingredient from sake. They've got lots of antioxidants in here, coconut juice as opposed to the oil, a little bit of lactic acid, some zinc, arginine, aspartic acid, copper gluconate. This looks absolutely fantastic. And I already love mists. I absolutely love hydrating facial sprays. Are you kidding? And the very last product for today's video, we have new from Tatcha, the Dewy Serum Resurfacing and Plumping Treatment. As expected, this is quite a pricey product here at $88 for an ounce. But it's intriguing. A 3-in-1 serum that smooths the look of fine lines and texture with lactic acid, visibly plumps with hyaluronic acid, and locks in moisture with squalane. I will admit that overall the ingredients list does look nice, and you know, honestly, I do think Tatcha makes good products. I just think they're a bit pricey for what they are, but good products nonetheless. So we do have Saccharomyces rice ferment filtrate as the first ingredient in this. I'm really starting to think that every single brand at Sephora sends out products through influencer. Is this a requirement of being carried at Sephora these days? I'm very curious because, you know, we didn't see any of that with the Keys skincare brand. We're not seeing that with Bad Habit, but every one of these new releases, tons. And that is all I have for the final What's New in Skincare of the entirety of 2020. Good riddance. Please feel free to leave a comment below if you are interested in picking up any of these products or if you have already tried them. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.